But the rest saying it's not funny, I mean...
Yeah, those are people that think it's patriotic to eat at a Toby Keith restaurant.
You know, people that know funny, all you comics, a lot of you went on Twitter and said, no, it's acceptable. You should be making fun of ISIS.
Metzger had my favorite tweet. He said, if you didn't find that funny, why don't you go hike along the Syrian border handing out Bibles? You're like, that's perfect.
Nah, that would get you killed, though. Come on, Kurt. Let's not joke about that. What's wrong with Kurt?
Oh, I like that new character, PC Jimmy.
I don't go for it. You know, you want to make fun of things. There's subjects that are appropriate and there's subjects that aren't.
I love PC Jimmy.
What's an appropriate subject to make fun of?
Dating is fine, you know, as long as you don't make it look like it's always the woman's fault. You're okay with that?
Difference in race?
No, I mean, you got to watch that because you don't want to perpetuate stereotypes.
Okay.
Gays? Gay humor?
No.
What about something like at your job?
Yeah, work you make fun of.
Right.
You know, again, you guys make sure you're not
Not
making a hostile work environment. Right.
I always have fun joking about the weather. What about the weather?
Weather's fine.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How about being on an airplane?
100%.
100%.
Sure.
Hotels?
Yeah, just don't make fun of the people who clean the rooms. I mean, they have a hard job.
What about the things that women can like stick inside themselves?
Yeah, I mean, you can be dirty if you want to, but again, as long as there's no rape implications or underage implications or any type of inappropriate.
I was going to ask pedophilia.
No, never. No.
Now, what about specific blue humor about sex? Time and a place, do you think?
A little bit, but I don't think you really need it.
What about having, a black president?
I would, unless it's a positive thing about how it's a great thing, I don't think it should be made fun of, no.
Puerto Ricans.
What if you
not.
develop a character and that character then makes all your pedophile jokes for you?
Oh.
I would say that that's cowardly. And I would say it's a cheap way to make very tasteless jokes.
Oh.
And I hope people don't support it. It's disgusting. You shouldn't do that.
What if you do it in a voice, so it's not okay?
Why? It's just you saying it. It doesn't mean anything.
That
Just
is
the voice
true.
isn't fooling anyone.
Where you at with knock-knock jokes?
Those jokes are fine.
Oh.
What about knock-knock jokes about the mentally handicapped?
No, I don't go for any... Understand this about me.
Yes.
I have a great sense of humor. I don't like making fun of people's mental handicapable. I don't think it's necessary.
So if you see someone in a wheelchair in the front row, you don't touch them.
No, unless they
You
need
don't make
assistance.
fun of them or
No, never.
What about poking at Hollywood?
But
You can poke fun at Hollywood, sure. I mean, have a little fun with them. Give
Right.
Tinseltown a hard time.
the wheelchair guy is in a comedy club, so shouldn't he expect that he's
fair game?
Fair game like anyone else that's in the audience.
I think he should expect to come out and have a time without hate speech being thrown at him, and he should come out and expect to have some laughs, not at his expense. His life is hard enough.
That's a great point.
That is a really good point.
I wish more people thought like you.
Well, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
So you don't believe that we should make fun of ISIS?
No, it's not funny. Absolutely not.
What do you think about Twitter?
I mean, it's a good place to
Just exchange ideas?
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
a very good, but there's a lot of people that say a lot of stupid things on Twitter, and you can kind of rally together.
Do you make fun of stupid people? Like, stupid people go...
Well, yeah, my definition of stupid is anyone who says hateful things or things based on gender or race.
That's what I love about your humor. It really is. It's
I don't like religion being poked at. Catholicism, I like to make fun of.
Really?
Yeah, that's fair game.
Why is that? Why is that?
I don't know. It just is. But don't go with. I don't.
What about like Islam?
No.
Judaism?
But Catholicism?
No.
What about?
If you're talking about the way they repress Palestinians, yes, you can make fun of that.
Oh,
Sure.
wow.
But not.
But not Palestinian.
Islam.
No, not Islam.
No. No. Hate speech.
Isn't that hypocritical?
No.
So don't.
How so?
Because they're being victimized. And they're being unfairly, but like whenever
Wait,
this.
do you make fun of, you said before no ethnicities. Do you make fun of white people?
Yeah.
But
Why?
not black.
Why only white people?
What about overweight people?
Never.
Ever.
Never.
Okay.
I don't fat shame.
Yeah.
I don't judge on bodies.
What about slut shaming?
Yeah, I mean a little bit of that because I think that's inappropriate. You're giving a bad example for women, and you're giving a bad image for women.
So who do you like the punchline to be at the expense of? The woman or the man?
Why would you make fun of a woman?
What about him? But you'd be okay making fun of a man?
Yeah, I think they've done their damage.
I mean, Sam, I think it's pretty clear what Jim does here.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
He doesn't pick on the little guy.
Absolutely not.
You're all about taking down the big guy.
What I'm amazed at too is the ability of all of us really to take a character that has zero substance or humor ability and just continue with it for 10 minutes, even though we're going nowhere with it.
Yeah.
We are just running in circles, hoping this catches fire, and I think we can all see it's not.
Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts.
Don't touch me like that. Don't touch me like that. No.
Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts.
You know I really like you, but I don't like the way you touch me.
Touch it.
No.
Touch it. Touch it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Touch it.
No.
Did you ever hear anything like this? This?
Anus. Anus is a useful thing indeed. We all have an anus. All have an anus. Remember that anus is the proper word. Anus. Anus gives relief in time of need. We all have an anus. All have an anus. No. Vulva. Vulva is what girls have down below. Vulva. Vulva. When she's naked, it will show. Penis. Penis is what boys have down in front. Penis. Most people call it vagina. Some children call it Virginia. Nobody is supposed to touch your private parts. 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 Nobody is a private parts.
No. Stop. If you don't, I'm going to tell my dad.
Touch it.
No.
Touch it. Touch it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Touch it.
No.
Touch it. Touch it. Period. Nobody is supposed to touch your private porch.